All right, it says we are live.
Hey
It's
everybody,
lying.
It's probably lying.
welcome to Four Cozy Cat Game Sunday Sundries.
Where we
Um,
sit around and talk and don't accomplish anything because the puzzle's evil.
yeah, I just don't have the patience for the puzzle, so we're not doing that today. Oh,
Oh,
angry cat.
Fuzzy, did she touch you
I
bad?
did.
Oh God, she's kicking me in the throat. She's kicking me in the throat, guys. Oh, the
So
claws
you're
are out.
admitting defeat with the puzzle.
Oh no, I'm still gonna work on it. It's
He's
still under
gonna
it.
work. He's gonna work on
It's
it.
still under this, but it's
I'm not gonna work on it.
twice this last week I rolled this back enough that I could like work on a corner of it, and I realized that if you don't have every piece available, you can't gain any ground on that puzzle. It's it's just not going to work. We've got the cameras flipped the right way this time.
Yeah.
They seem to be working. Cross, cross all the fingers. Technology's involved, so it'll likely break. We don't have a set topic this time. We're just hanging out, chatting, talk about some of the games we got recently. We got Jurassic Park out. We just picked this one up. Fun.
No, it's not.
Requires more people than two.
Yeah.
We tried playing it. This is one of those like, one versus everybody else. Box is apparently a native evil. Come on, Box. Twisted and wedged.
Hey Moses.
What did you do to my
Give
box?
me that,
What did you do to it?
dumbass.
So it's got a bunch of like puzzle looking
You
pieces.
just fucked the whole box up, babe.
And it was already like that. So this assembles into like Isla Nublar, and it leaves a bunch of hexes in the middle that these go into, and that's these are done randomly. They're set like these are the perimeters, and then there's the center, and then there's the start, which is the very. You set up this whole Isla Nublar map. There are 3 key locations you have to get to as the humans, and as the dinosaurs, you have to eat 3 humans.
Easy.
So yeah, it's got little wood dinosaurs.
So cute.
Wood dinosaurs.
This game sucks.
So it's got a Dilophosaurus, a T-Rex, a Velociraptor, and if you play as the dinosaurs, you play all 3 of those at once. You get play 1 card that moves them around, and then take 1 of their bonus actions, and each of them have a different bonus action. Velociraptor charges 2 spaces, Dilophosaur attacks an adjacent space, and T-Rex attacks twice instead of once. As the humans, you have 10 characters, and it's the main 10 from the movie. And it uses all like screen grabs from the movie for all of the artwork. And you have to try to activate the 3 zones, and then after that, I'll get escaped. And
And you play as 2.
we're not to that part yet.
Oh.
The number of humans that have to escape is based entirely off of the number of players. If you are playing 2-player, then whoever is playing humans plays as 2 humans instead of 1. Otherwise, everybody takes 1. When a human dies, you just grab another one. So you have up to 10 that you can run through. Again, once the 3rd one dies, the dinosaurs win. We tried playing at 2-player. At 2-player, honestly, it's just trying to react to where everything is, and it's one of those, the game is playing you more than anything else, and it's way too easy as the dinosaurs to just lock the humans in. Megan actually did the thing where she was able to turn all the electric fences on, and I still was able to pin her and keep her going anywhere.
Yes. It was not fun. We're testing it last week, and we got done with our tests, and I was like, I'm not playing this. We'll play it.
I think it's going to be a very fun game with a group playing it.
Yes.
I think this is
a
1 to 5. Or
Yeah.
2 to 5.
2 to 5.
It's one of those games where if you control all the characters, they're all working together too well.
Yes. No.
It's one of those where, because the dinosaur person gets 3 characters by default and has a lot more movement options, you're able to kind of surround and push the human characters out too fast.
Oh.
Another thing is your health as a human character is based off of your deck of cards. As you play through, you can burn your cards, which is like a discard. And there's like an uber burn discard. whenever you get out of cards, that character dies. At any point in time, you can burn your remaining cards to pick your discard back up. So you're eventually going to have to kill that character. You only have X number of turns. They also all have a goal. They can't escape if they haven't done their goal. Some of them have to get their goal. Some of them start with their goal and have to not lose it. It's a very interesting setup, and I think it's going to be a very fun game with enough people to make it to where the dinosaur player isn't just forming.
We have a lot of the Ravensburg games. I don't know that we've actually played any of them because we have Portal, we have Jurassic Park, and we have the Alien.
Was Portal Ravensburg?
I'm pretty sure Portal is Ravensburg.
No, it's Kozak.
Oh, okay. So we just have Alien and
Portal.
Yeah.
I've never even really opened that box.
I have, but
It says Portal, and therefore I have to have it.
I mean, basically it said Portal and I bought it. And I'm not big on Portal.
We grabbed the Alien one strictly to get the licensed miniature. Like, if it ends up being a fun game, cool. If not, I have a Sigourney Weaver as Ripley miniature, and we did that. Sadly, it does not have a miniature for the Xenomorph or, I think, Ash.
There should be a cat mini.
There should be a cat mini. What else do we have? Grab Carcassonne. We haven't opened it yet. Grab Trekking the World. We had Trekking the National Parks, and we loved that one, so we added Trekking the World to it.
Yeah. Just grabbed Isle of Cats.
That'll be one of our next videos that we record. We got 2 recorded right now that need to be edited.
But Splendor Duel, which I give a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, 10 out of 10 for Splendor.
And what else did we record?
Something.
I don't know what else we were.
We recorded
Sagrada.
That was it.
Which is also going to be better multiple.
Yeah.
Mike and Ash will have to come down for a recording session.
We're definitely overdue to record another 4-player game. We've got all the cameras for it now. Got everything kind of setting up, but yes, Isle of Cats does have a really good solo mode.
We have a bunch of games, great solo modes. Definitely like to get 1 to 5, 1 to.
I almost brought one out for this. I almost brought out Mice and Mystics, which has a really good solo mode because solo, it's the same as it is with multiple people.
Yeah.
The game doesn't change with the number of players, so you can do the same game by yourself as you can with any number of players. Which it is a 1 to 4 with occasional spots where it can be 1 to 6.
Yeah. After you.
No, there's a couple specific chapters that put 6 mice out. Otherwise, it's always 4.
Yeah, we have a lot. Probably half of our library is 1 to something. Oh.
I'm actually really interested in doing one of the big box games like Mice and Mystics or Frosthaven or Adventure. What is it? Role Player Adventures.
Or Monster Hunter.
Or Monster Hunter. I would like to do one of those on the channel. I think in order to do that, we're going to have a dedicated group to come out. That would basically take the slot of Sunday Sundries for a while as we did that. And we would just use this camera setup. We would add in the other camera for the other side, and we would play and keep it going.
Yeah.
It would require getting us a group that consistently met at the house every other week to run the game. Which we could probably find. We could probably find some people that would do that. I know, Mike, you like games like that.
Yeah, and we're getting close to the time of year that we don't get busy on weekends.
Yeah.
Although we're also close to having to make our road trip, which takes us out for 2.5 weeks.
That is true, yeah. I don't know what he's grabbing, but he's grunting. That's why he's... Oh, but it's so dirty.
Oh.
No, and you have all the dirt on the camera. Oh, gross.
I love hearing this on Discord and then waiting 20 seconds to see it on video.
box weighs like 35 pounds. This is Frosthaven. We have several games like this. So this is a 1 to 4. It says 30 minutes per player, but that is a lie. That is a major lie, because that's like 30 minutes per like segment, of which there are a ridiculous number of. I got the box. Oh.
And we actually got this 60 off.
No, we got this one free.
I don't think we did.
Yes, we did. Yes, it was one of the events. We got a free thing from the table, and this was one of the options. There was one, and we got the one that they had. So this box is absolutely full. It's got big spiral-bound books. This is the scenario books. It's got stacks and stacks of just everything. Huge mats.
Oh, there's so many pop-outs. Oh
There's
my god.
so many pop-outs. This is all pop-outs. This is all maps. That's all decks of cards.
I mean, we might as well just keep that.
Well, that is it. We're done.
No, give it.
Jeez. I don't think there was anything else. Oh, well, no, wait, no, I lied. I think there is another. Yeah, there's another layer even beneath that. So, what do you think, Mike? Think this would be a good game? After you see it,
I think that's a college course in a box.
I think so. I think so. So we have, like I said, we have this one, and we have Role Player Adventures, which is the same idea,
Oh,
but it has a lot fewer parts. But yeah, this one has maps and mats, and you have a character sheet, and you level up, and it's like very, very much a TTRPG style game that's a little more on the rails.
are they coming out with a TRPG of this Moses? I haven't heard anything, but I don't always
Oh, jeez.
get to follow all of the.
That one goes up top.
Okay. And speaking of, we'll just go into speaking of Kickstarters. I just got the notice that Monster Hunter Iceborne board game from Steam Forge is going to go into production with the 90-day extension for the tariffs. It is unknown whether my very expensive or expensive. But they can't wait anymore. Everywhere else has delivered.
Yeah.
Like, they halted production. US. Oh, is it Gloomhaven that's coming out with a TTRPG? So I'm excited to get that finished, because we basically excited for some of the stuff. I've stopped doing Kickstarter.
Yeah, I still like because they do some really good ones. We just did the Dragonbane one, which we got the pretty covers. Yeah, we got the pretty covers. That's right. So the new one, you have the option of buying the pretty green and gold covers, which they don't do anymore.
Yeah.
So I didn't have any of them. For none of my Dragonbanes is the alt cover. So we're like, oh cool, we can get the alt cover, and it comes with the old 2 books in alt cover.
Yeah.
Or the old 3 books in alt cover. So I mean, I have to get alt covers.
So far we've got Boston. We're waiting on for Kickstarters from Boston, Borealis, Alien 1.5 or whatever they're calling version. Dragonbane. And then we did Electric. The only other one
I think that's it. I've yet to do a Free League game that I did not like.
Yeah, I might have a problem.
Actually, that's we got Forbidden Lands too. Need to try this one. We got this one used. I think we actually did an unboxing on it.
Yeah.
Which the alt cover for Dragonbane is this style, that green and gold. And if you want me to buy an alt cover, you do this green and gold. I will buy it I love that.
Somebody else did it.
It's Candela Obscura, and I think we moved it to the other shelf.
We did. We had to We had to re-situate our shelving.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. Is there another Coriolis Kickstarter? Because I did the Kickstarter from Flash. Oh, this was yours? That's cool.
Oh, awesome.
I did. I saw that, and then there was a couple of Dragonbane third party things that I grabbed, which were probably also.
I'm really liking Dragonbane. Stream game, our Wednesday game, has been so much fun. I can't wait till it's over and we can have like a final wrap up episode where we like reveal some of the extra stuff in the book that got skipped or that they went around. See some of that. Definitely. Yep.
I think
You were supposed to say the
it.
final wrap up episode where you kill us all.
Yeah.
Well, no, that's going to be in the middle.
I think we bought all the stuff that you for most part. Okay, I didn't buy that many. I bought like 5.
That's kind of where we're at. State of our channel, as far as what we've got kind of going up. We're looking to add in something more board game ish for a weekly play, or probably in every other week. Like I said, it'll probably replace this show.
Yeah.
This is kind of our placeholder show that's here just to kind of
make it so I don't have to edit
9
so many videos
because we're not good at it.
Yeah.
I
have 2 videos to edit right now, and we have to edit before we go on next weekend.
Yes.
On to see Weird Al.
Weird Al.
Oh.
I also need a button that switches our cameras here. It doesn't switch our camera.
Never.
I can set it up so that we can hit a button and swap which camera's which. And I need to do that because like right now the big red doesn't really need to be our main camera. And if I wanted to, I could switch that, but I would have to, right here live start messing with things. Have to like upside down.
I just realized that we're switching.
Yes, the camera is inverted right now because
Yeah.
I can't be bothered to fix it. So the camera is inverted.
Let's. I did the Flamecraft duel.
Flamecraft is so cute.
So we're waiting on that. I also ordered. So it comes with Flamecraft duel, Flamecraft expansion, and I bought an extra Flamecraft duel copy for.
Look at the great big square.
Woohoo.
Huge square.
I think you guys would really like Splendor Duel.
Yeah.
I don't think Ash has played Splendor yet.
We can fix that.
Yeah, it actually might be really entertaining to watch Ash play. She's such a bloodthirsty.
We have the little upgraded dragon miniatures.
Oh, we have all the upgrades.
We have all the upgrades.
I'm an upgrade.
My absolute favorite thing about this game is this is not an upgrade. This is the default board. So the absolute just default board is this great big roll up mat. Huge. Great big. It's every bit of 3 feet long. But it's that nice like mouse pad material printed on it. Instead of having, because most games they would just give you a whole bunch of cardboard pieces put together, and they always wear out and break and get ugly. And this one's just like, nope, we're gonna give you this great big huge mat.
Every board game mat, every board game board should.
Yeah.
I did buy the upgraded mats for Wormspan and Wingspan from Stonemaier Games. Along with some of the, I think I got other upgraded, just because are so nice. We also have ones for Fox that are okay.
Yeah.
We didn't do the Kickstarter, but
we've acquired them anyways.
Somebody sold their copy Pearl and set it aside for me on it, even though we'd already bought it.
There's actually 2 distinct like upgrades for Fox Experiment. There's one that has adds wood tokens, and there's one that adds like ceramic tokens. and we had both of them. I prefer the ceramic tokens, but sadly we didn't have all of them in ceramic. We only had the white and black player. We only had in the woods, so that's what is in our main set now.
No, that's not.
We had this discussion before and opened the box.
I gave Mike and Ash.
Uh-huh. I'll have to recheck everything, but it's the white and black. Maybe we did give them the wood and just keep the black.
If we
What is it?
Fox experiment.
Fox experiment. Didn't I give you guys all the wood? I gave you a copy and I gave it to you with all the wood stuff, I think.
I will take a look really quick.
And
Oh,
it's
not
not,
here.
yeah. And I did the Kickstarter for the extra 2 players wood. I think we kept wood and then we're giving them another copy of wood.
Something like that.
Yeah, something
What?
crazy.
Yeah, but we didn't have the extra 2 players. We don't have it in the nice ceramic. We only have it in the wood. It's sad because it's like there's a little gear token in the ceramic one. The gears are actually metal. They're really nice and heavy. They're nice, and it has one of my more favorite ways that games handle multiplayer turns. As you go through, take certain number of actions, and one of them is to pull items from the top. Whatever order you pull those in, that's player order next time around.
Mm.
So you can be like, oh, I'm going to take this high resource one. But by taking the high resource one, you put yourself last on the board. You can take the I want to be first player, but then you don't get resources. Just taking the I want to be first player.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a fun thing where it's like, okay, what's worth more to me, the resources or going first next turn? Because both of them are very important.
So, looking at my pledge.
What else do we have we might want to throw up on the... Ooh, we should do one of the adventure games.
What?
We should do one of the adventure games.
Oh, yeah.
We can do that in an afternoon.
Yeah.
It might be a long afternoon, but we can get some people together and do... in fact, I can probably run the app on...
Grab one.
There's a few of these, and we don't have them all. I think we've had all of them at one point, but I've given a few away.
Yeah.
I ordered one. I did a Secret Santa one year, and I bought a copy of one of these, and then I printed out that guy's little characters from his webcomic, and made little standees and sent it with custom standees.
Yeah.
But these are little single box games. They're made by Cosmos. They have this great big huge adventure book that you got to read through. Got little cardboard standees. They've got these big cards that are labeled on the back, and this is actually your world map. And they all start face down, and as you go through, it's like almost like a choose your own adventure book.
Yeah.
You go through and you make decisions, and then here's the items, and you make decisions, and it'll be like, okay, cool. Reveal card A, and this is your location now. And they're like, okay, we'll go here. Okay, put card B next to card A and reveal it. And then when you pick up items, they have numbers. So to be things like, I'm going to use these 2 items together. You'll look it up in the big book that has all of the item numbers in it. Like here, here's item 58 and item 75. If you put those 2 together, so you'll look up in the book to see if it even does anything.
So I did the Fox experiment 5 to 6 player expansion plus the wood upgrade kit for the whole game. So I don't know.
You gave us the Kickstarter edition.
Yeah, we gave you the Kickstarter.
Yeah.
We kept the wood. We gave you the Kickstarter because the wood's the one we had 6 players worth of. We didn't have 6 players worth of the Kickstarter because we didn't have.
Like the third.
Okay, we got a lot of them then.
Yeah.
Yeah, so these are little like standalone adventures. They have an app. I usually hate board games with an app.
Mm.
I love the app for this.
So much better than reading.
It just replaces the book.
Yeah.
So your app just has like a little key dial, and you'll type it in and hit go, and it'll read, the narrator will read that section of the book for you. So you don't have to sit there and be like, oh, flip to the page in the book, read the thing. Flip to the page in the book, read the thing. These are fun. We did Abaddon Hotel. Well, we done Abaddon Hotel like a bunch.
Yeah, I don't want to do it ever
Um,
again.
we did it once at Extra Life at like o'clock in the morning. We were so tired, and we were struggling so hard, but we were
Yeah.
having so much fun.
Finally, we were like, we need to go home because it was just us. That was
Yeah.
that night where
It
everybody
was
could
just
kind of
it was just us.
yeah. But let's see what else we got. Extra Life is coming up in November.
Yes.
Crazy Girl turns 15 October.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, in October. So we're probably doing some that.
I'm gonna have to figure out what I'm gonna do for Extra Life. I always do something. I gotta figure out
Yeah.
what I'm gonna do, what I'm gonna run. I always try to run some sort of a thing.
We never stay all night.
Oh, we've got close a couple times, but we always end up fading out towards the end. But we're also there before it starts,
Yeah, and we're old.
and we're old.
We're also morning people.
Well, I
Like-
mean, I
And
only
we are
get like
not.
4 o'clock in the morning.
Sleeping in on the weekends, is 6 o'clock. So that's just cats wake up at 4 and then let us go back to sleep.
Fuzzy learned last night she likes to sleep on me, but then she also likes to get under the covers to cuddle. But she doesn't like to be like her and Fidget. They don't like to actually be on me. I have a big body pillow that I use because I have bad knees, so I don't crack my knees together. They like to sleep on that pillow. Well, she has now learned that she can be both on the pillow and under the covers. She's learned that she can combine those things.
Let's see. I had a thought and then it went away.
As they do.
Gone forever. Oh, we taught my cousin how to use an airbrush yesterday. Acquired one through a friend and was like, I don't know how to use this.
Acquired an expensive one.
Yeah, a very expensive one. Siphon gravity feed. So bought a compressor and came over how to use it.
Still needs an adapter to use the siphon feed, but she's got a little gravity feed that she can. Yeah, hey, Jason. And then my mom had actually found the exact same siphon feed, so we have the exact same siphon feed, and we have the same problem. We don't have the adapter to use it. Ha! Stop kicking me in the throat again. You coming here to be a pest?
Yes.
Is this my pest? Oh. Meow. God, that is anger. God, that is angry.
Oh no.
Fuzzy, you need a brush.
You're janky.
Why? What have you done to my cat?
Oh my
Why is she so janky? Fuzzy, what has happened to you? What has happened?
Oh, she's so angry in the corner. We have a new player on our Wednesday.
Yes. Star has joined us. Came in as our first guest player.
And isn't leaving.
He did really good. And
Yeah.
I was like, man, everybody really seems to be enjoying Czar in here. And we didn't finish, so we had to do a part 2. Came back for that. And yet again, he did really good. So we've all decided to just abduct him and keep him as our 6th player.
We all assumed he was going to die instantly, so we just thought he was a red shirt.
But he fit in really good with the party.
Yeah. I mean, he was wearing red shirts both times.
Yeah, and his character is cool, so I think we've got, what do we say, like 5 or 6, probably maybe 7 episodes left.
Yeah, we're close to the beginning, which is why I decided if it's this late that we get a guest player, we might as well just keep it.
Yeah.
He's been playing with me on Dapper's Star Trek game, although sadly, since Dapper announced, I guess I can announce too, he has left that game. Been really fun. He was in Star Trek Lexington, the one before. He's been in Endurance. A really fun guy to play games with. So I'm very happy to have him on our channel now. Wish he was getting on with Star Trek, but I know he wasn't doing that one. So we'll probably have a chat session about that. I know Zara was interested in that. We'll probably have a chat session about like player and game meshing and probably have a chit chat about that in a couple weeks. Go over some of the roadblocks and stumbles and things that we've experienced. So many.
As players and GM. So GMing is not my preference. So I would prefer to play. I will GM if, but
For me, it
always
depends
enjoy
on.
it.
I really like to get to be a player, but I'm usually the GM.
Yeah.
But some systems I really like to GM, and some systems I really like to play, and it just depends on what system it is. I've pretty much sworn off 5e at this point. I don't really use it much. We're using it for our Tuesday game, but when we bring that back up, it's probably not going to be 5e.
I had a fun thought when we were talking about it on Wednesday, I think in our after game. And I don't know why it popped in my head is furry Call of Cthulhu. And so I immediately sent Steve. Right now on Humble Bundle, there is a Call of Cthulhu alchemy backup for like bucks or I think it's 18 bucks.
18. Right.
And I was like, oh my god, we could do Call of Cthulhu, but furry. Like.
So the Tuesday game started. I'm in a Discord chat with EC. Chat. So furries, you'll know. Long time. His wife Vega. And Vega was saying something about having never been in a D&D game that actually continued. I'm like, run a game for you guys. I don't care. And thus became the start of the Furry 5e campaign.
I was the ringer.
It was the ringer. We needed one more player. It was good because talking about player fallouts, we had a player fallout in that one right off the bat.
Almost got the white. I was done. Done. Absolutely done.
It was not a good start.
Also, do not berate my spouse. I will kick your ass. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, it was honestly one of the most fun games I've ever played it. I am not a furry, but
that's debatable.
Furry adjacent.
Furry adjacent. They're a good group of people, and
yeah, it was a fun game. It got to serve, like I said before on this channel a couple times, it got to serve as my testing ground for my setting that I wrote. Which now I know, now that I've got to kind of like test it once, I know what I need to rewrite, what I need to change a little bit. Get some things a little smoother, get some things a little bit more. Whenever you write something for like a tabletop game or anything like that, whatever you think the players are going to do, they are not doing that. Whatever you completely have no idea, don't even have a thought of, that's what they're going to do.
Yeah.
Every time. Every time.
I started, especially when I was running for this tour, I started to, we subscribed to subscription.
If you have a resin 3D printer and you like printing miniatures, owe it to yourself to either do Loot Studios, either fantasy or sci-fi.
Yeah. Or
you can do them both. You get a $2 a month discount if you do them both. They are one of the more expensive ones. It's $15 a month for either the sci-fi or the fantasy. But give you a ridiculous number of miniatures. Every month it gets a full-size prop as well as miniatures are of
highest
unbelievable quality.
Yeah.
So I will go grab a couple.
You also get basically month. They put out almost like a module, like the old AL. I don't know if AL is still Adventure League. But they give you basically a scenario for those minis. And so I would take that scenario setting and a couple of the scenarios, and I would turn like a 4-part adventure quest. Because I was running the walk-in table, I would do, okay, you're part of a guild and you've been called to the desert, or you've been called to the jungle, and the Fae have taken over, and that is where I actually, after 5 years of GMing, found my stride. And and it was pretty cool. Like I ended up doing the before that I did the essentials kit and I rolled that into a level 20 and it ended up with the aspect of are you having problems?
I'm just picking good.
Ooh, sexy bit.
Oh, this one.
Then also on the subject of 5e and kind of being done with it, I think 5e is still good when you have the alternate settings, like we have Humblewood, and it doesn't really
Yes.
feel like 5e, but it's all the rules of 5e.
Yeah.
Yes. System is okay for a lot of settings. But I feel that 5e, its strong points, as far as like a mechanic's strong points go, are just not where Wizards of the Coast has been playing it. I also feel that's probably a lot of not actually Wizards of the Coast's issue, but it's definitely an issue. So this, I don't remember Thunder something. So this is a tabaxi, and this is printed at Hero Scale 75. You can also print them at proper board game scale. But he's standing. He's in a very nice pose. Got his spell book with pages flipping out of it. He's got like little flame effects around him. And this was just pre-supported. It's in pieces. I haven't glued him, but he's prints in this. So his spell book prints in one piece. He prints in one. He prints in one. Like he has little like dangles and things all over him, and they are like actually detailed and properly sculpted. Little foot that's raised that's behind everything has paw pads on it. You don't even see it once you put the thing together, but it's got paw pads.
Is one of my favorites. I painted her and colors because
Words of Thunder, that was his name.
I wanted to be very bright, and I think this is actually the color scheme that
Pretty close to it, yeah.
And
little succubus in a top hat.
yeah, and I love her. She was so fun to paint.
And then for their full size props, we've got the Zapper. It's definitely not a Star Trek phaser. Definitely not. Full size. I just did a little bit of cleanup work. I need to prime and paint it. But this is what they give you for table props. They'll give you these great big, huge, full size. Actually, oh, it's right behind me. Both like.
Oh yeah, that I primed.
Yes.
Yeah, but I haven't.
So there's this one. This is one of their props, like center table props, and it is a rat with he's got a little bag of coins. He's got a big bag, got a key on his tail, and the big bag is actually like a pencil holder type. It's actually a like a dice bag.
Once I get him painted, he's going to my.
So this is the stuff that Loot does on their just monthly. This was just the prop that came with that month.
Yeah.
If you bought a model like this just off of like My Mini or Colts or something like that, would probably spend $9-10 on that model. Just that one.
And I will say also, so they don't have a merchant license, so you cannot sell them. You cannot sell them as prints. Print them, paint them, sell them. Not just sell the print. However,
you're technically only supposed to sell them if you sell them for cost.
Yeah. However, I contacted them, and they allowed us to models extra life, and we cost a dozen. And they were great. Worked with them, and we worked with Duncan Shadow. Does really cute animal mini.
Hulk.
Yeah.
He also does really good dinosaurs.
Yeah.
My usual go-to guy for dinosaur prints is Dog and Dino on My Mini or Miniature Museum on My Mini. They both do very good. Dog and Dino does semi-scientifically accurate. They're very, very close. Miniature Museum does actually proper from research papers reconstructions. Although I have found their pre-supports are a bit
I will say that Mike put in our Discord that got that freelance from Plaid Hat that's a fully app game. And that's one of the few Plaid Hat games we haven't bought. And I will be excited to.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely gonna run 3D printing for any tabletop game, which if you're gonna DM, get a resin printer and print some images.
Or if you are going to be the DMs. So I actually just had a because I think he texted us last night and said, "Do you have minis for this?"
And if you had texted us about a day earlier,
Yeah.
no, I don't have the minis, but I could have.
Yeah, we
I could have hit print and had them.
So it's nice to be able to, and most of the time get us resin and of how we.
I print things for fun. I enjoy keeping the printer running. It's not running right now, and it needs to be.
No, we need to paint before we get to that point where we
have so many minis that need to be painted.
Yeah, we either need to give them away or have a.
I have a couple that are in progress right now that I need to paint. I've got a big old team that I need to paint.
Ooh, go grab the one off. I can't remember who that one's from. Is that a loot?
No, that is a Dragon Trappers.
Yeah, so we did Dragon Trappers for quite a while. Yeah, also A+, and then we also do. What's the
Which song?
Which song minis?
Both of Which Song's version.
Yes.
Dragon Trappers, like Loot, does a kind of like monthly campaign thing. From one of their months, they had a series that had it's always the thing with Dragon Trappers is there's always a big dragon. Sometimes it's not as big. This is one. Glimmer. This is another one of theirs. So Glimmer, which I actually did static grass on this base, so it's got a fluffy base. They do a big centerpiece dragon. They had a one that they did that had several, I think had 3 or 4 big centerpiece dragons. And each of them were like this. So it was a big dragon in armor. So this is a big armored dragon. He's got like a steel breastplate on. He's got gauntlets. And then there's a paladin riding on his back. So they did a series that had all had. Yeah, I did.
What?
Oh, I thought you were talking about my.
No, I don't care about that.
So they did a whole series of these that had the dragon and rider. One of them has like a dwarf, and the dragon has like Gatling guns strapped to his side and stuff. But it's just, I mean, you can tell it's a huge miniature.
So Steve
and its claws are sharp.
Steve printed this guy a long time ago, and he filled a good amount of it.
Doesn't need to be a bigger base.
Filled a good part of like the weight, but it's been sitting up on the shelf for
probably 2 years.
And finally, I said, I don't care about gap fill. I'm gonna prime it.
It's a beautiful model.
It is.
It's an absolutely beautiful model, and it's going to look amazing painted up. So much detail work on them, but yeah, that's Dragon Trappers Lodge. They are on my mini, and you can look up their store and you can find one of their past months, and you can buy a past month or you buy an individual model. Some of the most fun miniatures I have painted have come from theirs. They're definitely the best source I've had for like really fun dragons.
Well, and which song is?
Song does good stuff. What I have for which? Oh, I've got cats. One of the cats.
Printed a whole army of these. How to paint.
I printed these with the intention of doing them at one of the painting events, but I also realized that because they're like a warband army for like a game, I want them to all match. So I don't really want to use that much of single colors at the painting events. So I might end up like rough coating them here and then taking them to an event. But it is this whole set of these like this is like the lion tar with 2 hammers and cobwebs everywhere. You can tell he's been sitting, you know. But I finally did prime them all.
Also, we have a Scott. Hi, Scott.
Oh, hey Scott. So there's a whole series of these. It's got, this is the big lion guy, and then there's like the female one that's got like just a big axe, and like one of her hands has been replaced with like a prosthetic axe. Then there's like 3 smaller lion tars, and then there's like 5 regular like anthropomorphic lions. The whole like war band. They did a whole series of these war bands, and they're just such fun little like. Again, they are so hyper good on the detail.
Yeah.
And that's where, if you're going to print something like this, definitely resin.
I'm curious if on the channel we might do.
We could do a bit. Well, and that might be something that pops up on this Sunday Sundries.
Yeah.
We might end up moving the cameras for it, and we might end up with the face cam, and then each of us have a work cam.
Yeah.
And we might just sit here and paint something.
So we have a lot of things to paint.
Got so many things to paint. I printed all these things. All of these are so.
I know. We actually both, when we print for us, we much prefer to print solid. When I print for people, I print hollow just because A, cost, and B, most people don't care.
Yeah, most people aren't going to want the extra cost, because you can up to like triple or quadruple the
I
cost.
could literally brain him with, like, I could give him a concussion.
Yeah, you weigh, like I said, there's 3 or 4 times the cost easy when you print solid.
Your cat.
I don't care. Over it. I'm filling the table with miniatures. You can get over it.
Yeah, I think we've been 3D printing and
Ow! Those are sharp.
Since 2020. COVID was a definite kick in the ass for a lot of hobbies.
Yeah.
Bought our first printer. We bought our first airbrush. We got into Warhammer Bar.
You got out of Warhammer Age of Sigmar.
I still play Age of Sigmar.
I love Age of Sigmar. I just don't really like the lead play. I don't like the structured play. And it's just not a game I'm going to break out casual.
Yeah.
I would love to, but that's just not going to happen.
Yeah, and I enjoy playing. It's just the last 2 happened when I was very busy working on stuff. So maybe next year I can actually. I was asked to join the store, for staff and staff adjacent, kind of help people. Age of Sigmar.
Staff adjacent. That's a funny way to say slave.
I don't mind. So I'll be doing that, and it won't be anything. It won't be like running the D&D program.
Oh, the D&D program was only very crazy.
I mean, it pretty much runs itself now, thankfully. We actually just started a new Friday table with a new GM, and I need to check in with her, but they're excited to have a Friday table back. Yes. No, not really.
Oh, I mean, my old slot.
Our group that was originally Steve's group then became my group, then became one of our players' group, now is one of his players. So, and it's still got a huge chunk of the same people that we're playing when Steve's coming. So that's pretty cool.
I started as the new player pre-COVID. So I was supposed to have every week people who had never played before, whatever we had, and then fill in the rest of the slots with whoever was there. But I was supposed to take the new players, and it very rapidly became like the same players every week. It wasn't a locked table, but I kept getting the same people, and then we ended up. Megan started DMing to.
Well, that was after COVID.
Yeah, but I'm doing a full timeline here.
Yeah.
So Megan started DMing to do the kind of the same thing to kind of fill in that little extra slot, and we were both doing the walk-in new players, but we were like switching around, and we had
yours got locked. That's why I started. GMing?
Mine got locked a little after you started. You originally were the oops, we don't have enough GM
Yes, I was the
for
oops.
quite a while. And then when it became apparent that she was going to be the new player and I was going to be this locked table, went to that and I ran
Yeah.
that for a full Strahd campaign.
Yeah, and then
Then I switched to being the indie GM. So
no, you played.
Well, I played for a little while.
I took over his table, got to play as me as a GM, which he does not enjoy my GM style, which is fine. We have similar but not similar GM styles, and so it's not as fun for him when I GM, but he did stick out a full campaign of the worst, absolute worst Wizard's adventure ever. Dungeon of the Mad Mage, suck it. I actually sold our books because I will never, ever run that again.
It's Waterdeep and Dungeons of the Mad Mage. It's 2 books. They are so radically different, and they intend those to go one into the other. And I don't know how you would really run that like that. Waterdeep is really set up like it wants to be like open world, but then it's very much on rails. And then Mad Mage sets up like it wants to be this open dungeon explorer, but it's very much on rails.
Yeah. And honestly, I will never run it again. I sold our books, and it was definitely a never again.
Yeah, definitely. A couple of GMs really get kind of a good knowledge of what other kind of do and don't do. Yeah. So I switched after that. I was the indie GM, which I loved. I love doing the indie GM, but I couldn't consistently tables.
Yeah.
I would show up on Friday and I would have a full table. And I would show up the next 3 Fridays and I would have 1 player. And I really think that was just a lack of advertisement on my part. I really should, to get the word out, I really should have put like a social media presence for that table. And if I make an attempt at it again, I will definitely do that.
Yeah. I mean, I did try, but I was also doing 5 billion.
Too much to do.
Yeah.
Too much.
I can definitely tell you the Fresno subreddit has people asking about tabletop games a lot.
There's a huge tabletop like gaming presence in Fresno. But we've also had, again, not every player GM's table, and not every GM is for every. Scott said couples have too much insight into GM strategies. He doesn't have a strategy.
I do have a strategy.
It's no strategy.
No, there's a strategy to it. I can run off a book and I can follow the book to the letter. I can also run off of a blank sheet of paper and run an entire campaign.
Those are the best campaigns he runs.
I run very well with the campaign, the Tuesday Fur game. The main setting where they started in, I had that written out. The rest of the entire island they were on, I had like snippets of notes here and there. I knew how the story was supposed to go. I didn't know how it was supposed to get there, and I just kind of let the players fill the gaps in.
Yeah.
One of the things I like to do is I like to leave open story hooks. So like we had one player found like something from their past. I'm like, oh cool, here's a story hook that you guys can explore. What's there? Well, whatever time you guys go to get there, whatever MacGuffin you need, it's there. Instead of trying to like write some like, well, you have to go to this specific spot at the 3rd moon of the 4th year
and pop squat.
Yeah, in order to get this. No, I just
low prep.
Yeah, low prep. I like to know what my key like items are, but I don't like to get like real written into it has to be here.
Yeah.
Gotta be here. No, it can be wherever.
I give me the setting, a couple little bullet points, or give me like the baddies that I can plot in. And I also used to do this thing where I would come home and I would tell Steve, I don't know what to do. I don't like.
She would tell me how she worked herself into a story corner, and I would tell her how to work back out of it. Which I've done that quite a bit, and anybody's welcome to hit me up on Discord if you need out real quick on something. We had Rune from the Pokemon Rising Shadows Discord did that at one point in time. He had not properly read something that. Oh, why are you being stupid?
Oh.
Why is my camera being dead? I told you not to do that. Says it's not. It says it's not, but this says it is. What? Remember, that's delayed. Not cut up to that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the camera did die.
Yeah. I don't know what it's doing. Camera.
At least it told you, whereas mine just freezes.
It's true.
Running live. Oh. Huh. That's fun. So I'm pulling that from Elgato Camera Hub's virtual camera. I wonder if I just switch back. Oh, I did not like doing that. Come on. There we go. We're live again. Okay. So Rune had his players were misusing a spell. And they were basically using it to just curb stomp every single encounter. They were using polymorph to turn into young black dragons.
Oh, yeah.
And he was asking me, he says, well, I mean, it's in the rules. They're allowed to do this. Why? How do I work around it? And I said, ooh. It specifically says they have to turn into a beast, and a young black dragon isn't a beast, it's a dragon.
Yeah.
So they haven't been. So, my suggestion, which he ended up just do, I told him either you just have to do a correction, like, hey guys, this is what the rule says, you can't be doing this, or you got to make a story hook. He liked the story hook, but he was so late in the thing, he just did a, hey guys, rules say you can't do this. But for a story hook, I told him, yeah, let them try it again. When they do it, let them know it fails. Let them hear the, ethereal voice from the shadows that gives them a, hey, I've given you a taste of my power, come see me if you want more.
Yeah.
Make it a story hook instead of a mistake.
Yes, Scott, writing. That's why I'd actually asked in our GM group, if he had any writing books that could help him finish up his setting.
I want to get the how to write a module doesn't suck one.
Is that the one Jack's bought?
Yes.
Yeah.
I want to get that one.
I need to have
I had another copy there.
No, it's sold out.
Oh, okay. I'll have her order me another copy then. We like to get everything through Squirrel.
Yeah.
If we can get through Squirrel, even if it's cheaper on Amazon, we'll buy it through Squirrel. I always feel bad when Squirrel can't get something and I buy it somewhere else. I always feel bad. And
I just had to do that, and they literally could not get it. It was not available for them to order at all. So I knew we would play. So I had to grab it somewhere.
No, I like to support my local store. I recommend everybody else find you a local store you like. Give them your monies. Got to keep going. We like our stores.
Yeah, that community is very, very important, especially now.
Yeah, it is. I've been Minecrafting a lot. I've been
yes, we have.
Mike just fired up Greg Tech New Horizons. We were playing. What was the last pack we were playing? We were playing All the Mods 10. All the Mods 10 was okay, but so you either go like just full sandbox or you go full quest. And All the Mods 10 felt like it was a really weird middle ground that I wasn't enjoying as much.
Yeah, it was too easy to get too powerful too fast.
Yeah, it was. Well, and there was too many like I went into create right off the bat, and I did so much stuff in create, and I had like a create engine that was making me like 3,000 iron per minute, like early game. So that was made so much else just trivial. For Greg Tech New Horizons, we've been running it for a while here, and I'm still at like the very beginning because I've been basically just digging around, enjoying the way it structures everything, the way it's set up some of the builds.
Minecraft is boring. I just finished playing Far Cry 5. So, for
Far
like
Cry
the
5.
third time, I think.
We need to play the DLC stuff.
Yeah, I think I did buy the DLC stuff. So, I was going to swing into Borderlands 4. No,
4's not up yet. 4's pre-order right now.
Order 4. But I was going to swing into Borderlands 3, and then I ended up doing Monster Hunter Stories 2.
That's a bit of a difference.
It's
Far Cry 5, Monster Hunter Stories. It's the same
Borderlands.
thing. I mean,
Yeah, no, well now, okay, last year I got glasses. And so I can now play on my PC without getting motion sick, which is amazing because I have a very nice PC that Mike gave me, and I wasn't able to play on it. So now I can.
yeah, definitely nice having that option up again.
Yeah.
I actually been debating firing up my Twitch again, just for some random little streams here and there. Just
on our YouTube.
let's
Stick to YouTube.
do YouTube.
Twitch has gotten a lot worse lately.
Yeah, I mean we could do some streams here. I don't know, would anybody be interested in like random game streams? We can throw those on too. I've got a lot of like oddball games that I like to play and I like to share with people.
Mm-hmm.
I know Mike does that a lot too. We're constantly shoving games to each other.
I feel like I just bought people a bunch of games, and I don't even remember.
We just bought Kel Monster Hunter.
No, we did something else too. I feel like we bought somebody Borderlands, somebody Far Cry.
I bought the Cabin Factory for Andrea Raddick. Which, if you want a one-player indie game, the Cabin Factory is
Like a bitch.
it's good.
Cats don't like
It's just weird.
It's very
It's
weird.
very weird.
It's very weird. It's,
I feel like we bought Borderlands for E.
we bought Borderlands
3.
3. I bought him 3.
For E. I feel like we grabbed another game for. I can't remember. I Dap or something.
I might have bought. I bought the expansion for Aliens Fireteam Elite Dapper.
Okay.
Another
Yeah,
good game.
they just had their summer Steam sale, and a lot of the games went on.
I think I bought more games for other people than I bought for myself.
I bought more games for me. I bought a bunch of games that don't share between the family share that I wanted to play, like Far Cry. Family share for Steam is amazing, by the way.
Yeah.
We've been using that with me and Ash. She has pretty much the whole library. I don't know what isn't shared.
There's a few things that aren't shared. Like for some reason, Far Cry didn't share between.
Well, specifically Far Cry 5.
Far Cry 3, 4, and 5.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, 3, 4, 5, and 6 did not share.
Yeah, so some of them shared and some of them didn't.
Maybe it's just Ubisoft because they.
Oh, it would make sense if it's Ubisoft being Ubisoft.
Yeah, Ubisoft likes to be Ubisoft.
So, I think that was for the most part it. Like a lot of games will share, but you can't be on at the same.
No.
It works good for single player games. It's not as good for multiplayer games. But that's something we could look into doing here is some random just.
Honestly, when Borderlands 4 comes out, you guys are probably going to get a lot of Borderlands.
Probably going to get a lot of Borderlands.
Borderlands.
Borderlands
was kind of our game. Like all couples have a game. That was our
Borderlands
game.
was ours. Like my RPG for the longest time was the Grandia series, which is Grandia 1, 2. Grandia 3 definitely was never made. There was never a Grandia 3. Grandia Extreme was never made. There was definitely never a Grandia Extreme.
Well, you know what I never got? I never got the Final Fantasy. Not on the 5.
Lit Fiction is on my list of games to get. It's on my wish list. It's definitely on my list of ones to get. That would be a fun one to stream here.
Oh, good. Jax is also looking forward to Borderlands.
Yeah. Borderlands, well, Jax likes Fallout, and Borderlands has a very similar feel. A little more chaos to it, but honestly, Borderlands and Fallout have a very similar feel to them.
Yeah. Is it crossplay?
Probably. Borderlands 3 was.
I'll have to bug her.
They've gotten better at. I remember back in high school and college, you're like, it's really dumb that we have, all these different consoles. They're all online. We're all
Yeah.
playing, and there's no multiplayer. Okay, Elgato, you know what? There's nothing on that camera anyways. Why don't we just turn him off for a little bit?
Yeah.
Why don't we just we'll just have him off? I'm not sure this PC probably needs to restart and come to it. This is her old PC, and I haven't refreshed it. I should probably go to Linux on this machine.
It probably needs honestly a wipe.
Yeah, just throw Linux Mint on there, and it's basically Windows, but not.
Yeah, that'll probably handle what we're doing here a lot better, anyways.
Yeah. Oh, ooh, Scott, you'll be playing it too. I know you're not a huge fan of shooters, so you and I can be on the same page. I also am not a huge fan of shooters, but I love Borderlands. Find you whatever character can shoot and just like randomly shoot and ricochet.
Well, it's only been Gage so far. So far, only Gage has had that level of cheat.
Yeah.
And she's kind of lackluster late game. I've always liked shooters, but I've always been very particular about my shooters. Like I know back during the Call of Duty versus Battlefield, like everyone's, oh, well, I like Call of Duty or I like Battlefield. I liked Call of Duty for the single player. I liked Battlefield for multiplayer.
Yeah.
And I always had them both.
Well,
I just want them to make Battlefield Bad Company 3.
Yes.
I don't know if
I have Bad Company.
Bad Company was one of my favorite military shooters ever.
That's okay, Scott. I don't think it's a weak link. Playstyle is a little different, and that'll be fine.
Scott, I can tell you right now, it doesn't matter if you're the weak link, because right now I can tell you that there's 3 points in the Tundra where Savage Lee can spawn, and that he has a 12% chance to drop the Unkempt Herald, and that specifically you want a double penetrating Unkempt Herald, and it's worth farming every time you get it. I can also tell you it's a little. I go a little crazy with Borderlands, so having a weak link doesn't mean anything to me.
I think we also, between two of us, have thousands of hours in Borderlands 2. Like across multiple platforms.
So as far as playtime on a game, I think World of Warcraft is always going to be my highest, because
I don't think it is anymore.
I have a character with over 1 year of slash play.
Right, but we played Borderlands
But I played Warcraft like that for a long time.
Yeah.
I have a single.
Yeah, we did play that game a lot.
I have a single character that
Yeah.
if you type slash played, it reads out in years.
Yeah.
Borderlands I played a lot. Warcraft I played a lot. Phantasy Star Online I played a lot. Monster Hunter I've played. I know for a fact I had over 1,000 hours in Generations before I transferred it to Generations Ultimate, which resets the clock, and that clock has over 1,000 hours on it. So
Yeah, I just know that Borderlands 2 played pretty much the whole time we were engaged, and then when we got married, we had 2. One went with him on the truck, and then when he came home, we would literally sit for days.
get a PS3 and a PS4.
Oh, well, we had 2 PS3s, and then we had a PS3 when it died.
So, we got a PS3 and a PS4, and for a while I was carrying the PS4, and then I realized that was dumb because it needed to be online, so I left the PS4 home and brought the PS3 with me. So I trucked around with this big old black clamshell.
Yeah.
You opened it up, it had the PS3 in the bottom, it had a little bitty screen on the back, it had like a 6-inch HDMI cable to connect them, and you plugged it in, and it was just portable PlayStation. And I carried that around when I was trucking for the whole time I was out there. Actually saved me one time. I was in Shippensburg, Pennsylvania. I stopped at one of our yards. I was going to be there for 3 days. So I took my crock pot out of the truck, and I had a crock pot roast that I was getting ready to fire up. I opened up my case. I opened it up, and I was going to sit there and play, and they came in and said, hey, we need 9 drivers to take the van down to pick trucks up. And I'm usually right on that because I could make like $600 a day doing that. I'm usually the first one to do that. I was so tired and so worn out, and I had literally just opened that clamshell. So I said, you know what? Somebody else. They rolled the van on the way there. I had said, yeah, I would have been in the rollover. It sent we had 2 brand new drivers in there. It sent them all to the hospital. We had drivers in critical. It was bad.
Uh, well, his
I miss long haul sometimes, but the lapse of sanity doesn't last very long.
being gone all the time, like,
I
sucks.
I miss seeing everything. I miss getting paid to go places that people go. Um, but I don't miss being gone. I was gone for it was supposed to be 5 weeks at a time. It was usually like 7 or 8.
Yeah.
And I'd be home for 5 days, and then I'd go back out again. And for a while, it was doing really good. But then towards the end, they weren't giving me long. I wasn't getting the long runs. I was doing little short hops, and I wasn't making good time to be home. And they nearly killed me.
Yeah, that's when I was like, I don't care. You're staying home. And he's been with the company, got a job with pretty much immediately, since.
10 years now.
It's 10 years.
10
It's
years.
really cool. Um,
I am very
Yeah.
glad I was not in that van. I don't think I have them anymore, but I had pictures of the van. Shippensburg is where that company had their boneyard. So any trucks that got like wrecked got there. And the van is still there. It's kind of used as like a display, like, hey, look, here's all the horrible mangled wrecks
Yeah.
that have happened. The van went off into the median and it rolled like 6 times. And I know for a fact when drivers are in those vans, it's very rare somebody has a seatbelt.
well, and that was for only like a year or two that happened.
I only did that for about 3 years, and that was towards
Yeah.
the end because I wasn't running with Ralph anymore.
Oh, yeah. And
That was
then,
towards the end.
well, and him coming home from doing long haul kind of also bumped us into board game world. Like,
I grew up with board games. We always had a nice little collection of board. I mean, not like I have now, but we always had 5 or 6 board games, and we would get new ones here and there. And so I grew up always having and playing board games. Uh, I was very happy to get board games again. We got to kick off. I got her into things with Will Wheaton's tabletop.
mhm,
I wish that show had continued on. That was a really good show.
it was.
So we got her watching Will Wheaton's tabletop. Got her going on some games. Got her watching Critical Role. Got us going on some D&D.
And what was the one that was the magic one with the one guy?
Oh, with Day 9.
Yes, with Day 9. And he got me to watch that, and that got me to play Magic after 15 years together or something like that. Like,
What was his StarCraft? Was it Sunday Fun Days, Mike?
Yes.
I loved watching those
Yeah.
stupid things.
he really helped get me.
That was during my big StarCraft and StarCraft 2 days.
Oh, I forgot
'Cause
Mike was super into
You were platinum on you were a platinum player on StarCraft for a while.
I was Diamond when that was the highest league.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike was way high up on that, and then Battlefield 4, I was in the top 100 for DMR for until I went to boot camp. I was top 100. I was in the top 100. I think I peaked at like number something for DMR globally. Thanks for joining us, chat. Scott, we enjoyed having you in chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. We actually still tell the stupid joke from the Sunday Fun Days of the just transition to losing your entire fucking base.
Lose your whole fucking base.
Lose your whole fucking base. Just transition to losing your base.
Yeah. So he loves to tell the story where he really wanted everybody to get playing, and nobody would play with him. And then he got me into doing it, and I said everybody were gonna play this, and everybody plays. That's because I'm wifey. I guess what I say goes. But I think everybody was really looking for something to all kind of hang out. The group that we originally started playing with was all of our friends from high school, and as you get older, you go your separate ways and do things. Like Mike had moved to Nevada for a while, and then moved back. And yeah, so we had a very large group of people And it's very sad too because literally none of our home games survived. Like we never finished a home game except for Humblewood and with our more gamey friends. See, and I don't know that if I consider finishing.
Hey guys, look! I had an overlay for single camera. Yay!
Oh, we went.
I fixed it.
Okay.
I fixed it. I'm fixing it.
Oh, there we go.
Yay! I should be in studio mode so I can do that without it going on the stream.
Okay.
But the monitor right now is way the hell away, so
Yeah.
I actually can't see what we're doing very well. That's why we have our phones beside us on these little stands.
Yeah, we have.
Well, it may help to turn it like hey, look,
Yeah.
it's a phone on a stick.
Not a selfie stick.
Not a selfie stick. It's a tripod that came with my key lights, my cheap shit key lights, and it works really good. We've collected a whole bunch of just random bits and bobs for mounts and brackets and that. So I've got cell phone brackets on these things, on pivots that came with something else, and let's just keep a cell phone next to us.
Yeah.
I need to get it set up so I can keep a tablet next to me, but I'm just not that concerned about it. I do want to get still some lamps, just get better illumination.
I've got them in my Amazon cart.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just debating if that's what I want. So I found some ring lights that are not ridiculously, that are still larger. And I found like
The paper lamp.
paper lamps
I
to
can
go over them.
I can probably find a pattern to make like a Chinese lantern and throw it over the ring light I've got over there and just see how that does.
True. Maybe you should do that first before I spend, another $60 on.
Because right now we definitely don't have enough diffuse light.
Yeah.
I would like to, because you can see like everything on the table is real dull, and I would like to fix that because things aren't dim and dull.
What's great is we're gonna set up all of our streaming
And
stuff
then
for
move.
this, and then we're gonna move.
Okay, we'll just pick the whole
in
table
a
up and just
while.
move it.
Yeah, it's gonna be. So. Oh, awesome for like anybody. We are at 80 subscribers.
Oh hell yeah, that's like 80 more than I thought we were gonna get to.
Yeah, honestly, I kind of figured it would just be like our really close friends, and
I figured this was gonna be like my Twitch. When I first started streaming on Twitch, I was gaining followers and things so fast, and I had so many people in, and all I was doing was playing Monster Hunter. And the plan was originally to rotate games, but I just done Monster Hunter for weeks. As soon as I started rotating games, I lost everybody.
yeah, yep. And your games you were playing are like,
I was playing popular games,
Yeah.
and the people that were watching were enjoying it.
yeah,
I actually loved my start. I loved my start to Far Cry New Dawn, where immediately I jumped in and there was a deer and I punched a deer in the ass until it died.
yeah,
That's how that game started.
yes. I need to play.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were doing pretty good with retro, but once you stopped streaming on the big ass screen and you stopped like randomly having to look weird, that was half the fun for me, was knowing that you were on that big ass screen.
Yeah.
I did like your RPG streams. I did like that you finally did Grandia 2, and I got to see your perspective on Grandia 2, because that was my favorite growing up. I loved that system.
Well, and what I would have to do, because Mike, you always streamed kind of when I was still at work, so I would just like pull you up and put my phone aside, give you a watcher, but not. I couldn't actually interact, especially with the position I was in, or they just very militant about cell phones. So.
Yeah. Well, so's my work, but that's only because of the fiery crashes.
Yeah. I need to. Do you see this closet?
Yes, I see. Oh my god, I see the closet. So, you guys can't see it. It's our entry closet. In this house, the front door is basically unusable.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we use the entry closet as our craft storage. And we get it so nice and neat and organized. And then we need one thing, and it's such a small closet, we have to tear it apart to get it.
Yeah.
And it ceases to be nice and neat and organized.
Sure, that's all the cosplay trying to.
It's the cosplay foam trying to escape. We need to organize it. Oh yeah, and speaking, I was gonna say Amazon. We were talking about ordering things on Amazon. Amazon can die. I just ordered yesterday. I ordered stick-on numbers for my boat and hubs. So my little fishing boat, it's an aluminum boat, and I currently have the numbers on it in white text. That's what I was able to get. Well, that's not technically legal because it's not high enough contrast. So I ordered blue. Everything on my boat's blue. And I ordered hubs because my hubs were worn out and were going to catch on fire or something stupid. So they were supposed to be here today. They put them on the truck. They shipped them. Tracking the truck said it was right down the street. And then she gets a phone call that she missed. And then I got a text that said hi. And then I got immediately we couldn't deliver. There was a problem and we'll reschedule.
Yeah, that means that they did not actually put the item on the truck.
Or they just didn't want to come out here.
Or they didn't want to come over here.
We've had so many times living where we're at where somebody's driving on the freeway, and as soon as they realize where they have to turn off, they just reschedule.
Yeah. I pretty much don't have anything delivered to the house.
I only had these ones come here because I wanted to put my boat is sitting on my work
Brake
gave
drums.
me the brake drums from semi trucks, and they're huge. They're like that big around, and they're like that deep, and they're literally sitting on the ground, and my boat axles on them, and there's no wheels. Not only are there no wheels, but the hub the wheel bolts to, I've ripped that off, so it's just a spindle sticking out each side. And I was so looking forward to getting those put together today that I could hook the boat up and go fishing after work tomorrow.
That's not happening.
That's not going to happen because tomorrow I got to put the hubs on.
I actually do need art today.
We'll do that.
Because my thing on my
Yeah, your hood doesn't stay up.
my hood doesn't stay up.
But yeah, so Amazon, they said they were going to deliver it and they didn't. And I would really like my boat to not catch on fire while I was
You know what
driving
I
it.
should do? I should send Kickstarter stuff. Send all my Kickstarter stuff currently or with, and I should just send it to Mike. Yeah. Yeah. 'Cause-
Oh, hey, Joe Cat did another.
Oh wow.
Joe Cat. Joe Cat just did another silly little guide.
Yeah. It's really like frustrating. That's why all my Kickstarter stuff goes.
Yeah, so Joe Cat just did a silly little guide to dual blades. I'll have to watch that later. I love I loved the crap guide to D&D. I loved his Monster Hunter series. Played in a D&D game where he played as an Aarakocra that had like all his feathers falling out. That was very entertaining.
I wonder. Can I talk to our? Oh, because it'd be fun to stream our Tuesday actual not safe for work on it. But I think it would.
We would have to talk to the Tuesday game and see.
Yeah, I don't know how everybody would like that.
I'm not sure. I mean, they.
Yeah.
Other than Oren, everybody streams on Picardo.
But it's kind of nice to just have a relax.
I think it gets a little bit too not safe for work. Even for
Probably.
definitely a fun game though. I have never ran a specific like way not safe for work game before, and that was a really fun game to run for that.
Yeah, my games always just end up like borderline not safe.
Every D&D game ends up borderline not. You can get the most like chaste, prudish people ever, and suddenly, well, in that group, you're definitely going to get to like the most weird, raunchy D&D game ever. It's just a rule of the universe. That's just how it happens.
I think we gotta go for another couple minutes.
Yeah,
130?
we'll go to 130. Mike, do you have anything anything new games? Uh, I've been playing the Dinkum demo, which is like Harvest Moon meets Minecraft set in Australia. Ooh,
Hmm.
I always like Vermintide 2, but I can never get a group to play Vermintide 2. And if you play it online, everybody like has everything memorized. So it's like if you don't just do exactly what you were supposed to do, everybody gets mad and kicks you. And
Oh.
it's like I'm trying to learn the game, guys. I don't know where every single item on every map is right now.
Are those games kind of like StarCraft?
No,
No.
there are some StarCraft like ones, and I have some. Vermintide is it's a shooter technically, except you can be a
Oh.
melee character, and it's 3-person groups, and it's like set restricted levels. So you do like one gauntlet push,
Yeah.
kind of like Aliens Fireteam Elite.
Okay.
Same idea, except you're playing in AOS.
Oh, okay.
Uh, ooh, I do like my armor core. My big armored core was Armored Core 3, and Armored Core 4 was a big disappointment. Um,
So sad.
I was so sad. Uh, I know everybody bitches about and badmouths the control of Armored Core 3, but I honestly think the bad controls added to the feel of the big clunky mech. Because up to Armored Core 3, the cores were the big clunky mechs. 4 is when they tried to make them like these sleek, like agile. Um, I just realized we don't have Mike in. He's just we've been hearing Mike and we've been responding to him, but nobody else has. Capture. Hey, now Mike's in here. Uh, the joys of OBS and doing live changes. But yeah, so Armored Core 3, you moved with the left stick, strafed with the right stick, but to look up and down, you used L2 and R2. So it made it feel very slow and clunky. When you're playing like the 6-story tall robot, slow and clunky is kind of how it's meant to feel. I actually still haven't finished the new Armored Core, Fires of Rubicon, and I might do that on stream a little bit. I might reset it and stream it.
Yeah.
I've always liked the Armored Core series. I've liked the creativity. I've liked the robot building. I've liked the story, the setting. Um, I liked the Keanu Reeves short. It's fun knowing that his kneecap was broke through all that.
Let's we have a couple shows. He's finishing up Star Trek Enterprise.
Enterprise. I'm almost done.
What are you gonna do after that?
I still got a couple other Star Treks to watch,
I know. I'm curious what you're gonna do next.
and I still haven't done the movies. I might do a break to watch the movies.
The Next Generation movies?
All of them.
All of them.
I might do all of them that I've watched. I haven't. So prior to being in Dapper Star Trek, I had seen Star Trek. I've seen all of the like
All the
pop
new
culture
ones,
stuff. I saw
yeah.
the new stuff, but I'd never watched the. Growing up, I wasn't. I didn't get the TV during that time. That was mom and dad's TV time. So I didn't get to watch Star Trek. I watched Stargate, but not Star Trek. So I knew, other than pop culture references, very little about the Star Trek TV shows. Well, since I am a player on a weekly Star Trek game on someone whose primary job is YouTube, I felt that it was just a requirement for me to brush up on some Star Trek lore and to, like, if Dapper's nice enough to let me on his channel that's monetized that pays his bills, I should be putting my full into it also. So I started with TNG because that's the one that was on when I was younger, and then I watched TOS, and I've been watching all of the Star Treks. But I've been skipping the movies. I've just been doing the main TV shows. So I've done what have I done? I've done TOS, TNG, Voyager, Deep Space Nine. So I'm working on Enterprise right now.
Almost done.
I'm almost done. I'm on the last season.
Yeah.
Which still leaves. I've got Discovery, Prodigy, Strange New Worlds.
Hard. And we've already watched Lower Decks, and
already watched Lower Decks.
We've watched Lower Decks.
Lower Decks is
several times, I think.
Give me some Lower Decks.
So yeah, you got 4 left. Prodigy's gonna be hard.
Prodigy's gonna be hard. So we started watching Prodigy.
Yeah.
It feels more like Star Wars than Star Trek.
Yeah.
Which is just kind of weird.
And I don't know if that one counts.
There's a lot of stuff in it that apparently is now canon lore.
Okay.
So
I have watched the first season or first 2 seasons of Strange New World. I've watched all of Discovery, and I have not watched any of Picard. So I grew up watching Star Trek. That was one of the few like sci-fi things I was allowed to watch was Star Trek, and I also watched Stargate. But never like I was older.
Yeah.
So
yeah, so it's I've been getting I'm wearing a Star Trek shirt now. I've been getting caught up on my Star Trek lore, getting to know some things. I keep joking with Dapper that we need to add, like, I'm going to play a Horta in one of the things, and even he made that joke last time, so I think I'm starting to get to him. Horta next season, I'm going to play as the Horta.
I'm also going to say that Hot Topic sells a large, tall shirt. That's very.
As a large, tall guy,
man.
yes,
Yeah.
because either I have to wear a shirt that's a Russian circus tent and is way loose, or I have to wear a shirt that exposes my entire midriff.
Yeah.
I don't get much other options.
Yeah.
And I'm creepy skinny, so you don't want to see my belly.
No, you got a little bit of your belly back.
Clean.
No, nobody on camera needs to wait on belly. That down there. But yeah, I hope to have a video edited and up for next week.
We might do that later tonight. Might
Yeah.
just throw one together real quick. The editing process is very quick and easy. It's just we have to sit down. We have to watch our source record with a notepad up, take notes, then go through and edit. It takes a couple hours to go through and edit.
It does.
We have to pick if it's one that needs a background audio or not. We've got to find a background audio. There's some work involved. But we'll try to get one of those edited and scheduled for next week. Following week will be another Sunday Sundries.
I don't think the only reason we have been honestly able to Sunday Sundries, we haven't had a whole lot scheduled.
Yes. On a week where we don't have the ability to do a Sunday Sundries, we will probably throw something else up in the process. We'll pre-record something.
Yeah.
Just so that YouTube algorithm doesn't kick our ass.
Check out all of our cat shorts.
Check out the cat shorts.
I've been doing cat shorts, one a day or one every couple on the cats and how they cooperate.
Make sure you check us out on Patreon, Discord, all that fun stuff. Toss us $1 on Patreon. We appreciate it. You get some more cat photos and videos there.
Well, trying.
You gotta remember too, otherwise Patreon will shut us down.
I'm posting. It's just I don't know how good the content is. I'm trying.
I mean, Patreon just finally shut down my old furry one that I haven't used in like years.
There's a lot of moving parts to all of the social media, and I don't think has the patience.
I have the patience, not the time.
Yeah.
Because by the time I get home from work, I spend all day long in a truck.
Yeah, I can actually be on my phone during work hours. A little bit anyway. I have breaks.
My brain's melted by the time I get home.
Yeah.
I get peppy on the weekends. Otherwise, I'm pretty zombie mode. But we're gonna try to keep kind of figuring our content out and what works best for everybody.
Big thank you, subscribers.
Yes, big thank you.
When we get to 100, I think we'll try to do something fun, maybe like a live.
Something special for our hundreds.
Yeah.
Probably something special for every factor of power. So every goes. But yeah, thanks everybody. Mike, thanks for joining us for this stream. We appreciate it.
It's nice you got him to hear me when I stopped talking.
Yes, yes, got him to hear you when he stopped talking.
Talking into the ether.
Hey,
Yeah.
Dapper just did a whole thing about disproving the ether.
Okay. Well, I mean, this is definitely, we are 100% not professionals, and we'll
Definitely
fuck
not
up.
professionals.
So yeah, not in this. I mean, we are professionals, just not in YouTube. Yeah, I think we're done for the day.
Yeah, we're done. Thanks for joining us. Anybody that doesn't catch this live, thanks for watching.
Yeah.
Thanks for making it this long in. Feel free to comment things you'd like to see. Let us know if you want to see us do some video game streams, some stuff like that, some more board game. We're going to look at doing some of the big box games, some of the big large format games. Definitely some 4-player games need to come up. I know Mike and Ash have already appeared for a couple. We have some other couple friends. Maybe we can get Jackson Scott. Maybe we can get Ian and Devin.
Yeah, Mike and Ash are just the easy.
Mike and Ash are the easiest. Maybe we can get some more people.
Well, and more play styles with them.
I've also got Good Critters, which I really want to do, but I think we need a full table for that one.
Isn't it a 1 to 8?
I believe it's 2 to 8.
2 to 8.
4 to 8. No, it's 4 to 8. 4 to 8.
I would love to have our like couple friends.
I would almost like to do that around a round table with a backed off camera and some filter effects.
Yeah.
I'll go and get me some more Black Cavendish. I'll get my pipe going. It's like
you can't smoke your pipe with most of the people that come.
We'll have a fan behind me to get the
it
back
does not help.
It doesn't matter. They can die.
You cannot smoke with
they
Mike
can die.
in the house.
They can die. Mike, you can die.
No.
Well, it's all 1920s gangster. Maybe that's our extra life.
Dress up in 1920s.
Dress up and let's do a full-on 1920s gangster game. Okay. What do you think, chat? We want a 1920s themed gangster full-on for extra life.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what I'll do? I'm gonna bring that up to Jax.
Let's bring that up to Jax.
Yeah.
And we might stream it from Squirrel.
Yeah.
Let's run that by. That sounds fun.
That does sound fun.
That does sound fun. We'll look into that, guys.
Yeah. Now my brain is turning. So...
I'm liking this idea. I'm liking this idea. We might even get some more of this nice cover that fits one of the tables there.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll catch you guys Wednesday for the continuation of Dragonbane. I do need all of my players to let me know what we're running because I
didn't tell us. No, you didn't. Mike, did he tell us we need to know?
Kel did. Kel posted it.
I couldn't hear you.
Did he tell us that we need to tell him what we're running next week?
For Dragonbane, you got 3 options.
We made a choice, but I don't remember what it was.
Ghost Tower, Troll Tower, and whatever the fuck the third one was.
I think we all just said whatever the hell the third one was.
Okay, cool. We're running whatever the hell the third one is next week, or this week on Wednesday. So that lets me know what I have to prep up. Perfect. We'll be finishing that one up. So we got those 3, and then I believe it's going to be. We've been mostly doing one episode or one like section per episode.
Yeah.
So we should have 3 on that. Possibly we've had 2 so far. They've gone 2 parts, so 3 with the parts on that. And I think it's going to be 2 or 3 after that. We're close to the end of Dragonbane.
Yeah.
No
clue what we're gonna run after. We'll probably do a little hiatus. Maybe instead of a group, a 1-player format or something.
We might.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. But yeah, thanks everybody. I'm gonna go ahead and hit end stream so we don't just keep talking. Catch you all on Wednesday.
Bye everybody.
Bye.